What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS.
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde as a 10.
Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philippine Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Broncos. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go here from Mile High. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Go. Hey, Soko, come on.
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. Open man is Tommy Milano. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, strike. Johnny Lions, go.
Here's a designed run. He works free, great stop. And he will score. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 16th touchdown of the year. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars will race out to a quick 7-0 end. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down. Nix now on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. This one not quite on target, let him too much. That one falls incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Broncos.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Captain. 37. Olay. Bombers, bomb.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's got room at the 30. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
This has been a really good drive so far. But what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Broncos. His second rushing touchdown of the year. No problem there on the extra point. Broncos come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Easy. Read it 44. Read it 54.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Hey, Kip, same right. Here we go. It's a hunt. Red on red. 13. Hey, Soko. It's a hunt. Rings. Go. Here we go.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Pass caught by Malott. And that's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
12 yards on the play.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
And the Jaguars first down.
Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. We'll get this to about midfield. That's the safety telling Noah Hufanga on the tackle.
It's now second and 6.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 6.
Soko. It's a hunt. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter. 30 left. Sink right.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Looking downfield for Upton. That is caught. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
The breaker huddle coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
11, Agate. Silver.
Running left side with Tootin.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Hey, let's go. Easy. Read a 44. Read a 54.
It's a toss out wide to Tootin. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
On the red. Go, go. Son.
In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Take right open. Here we go.
Lawrence to throw for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7 on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. As we are ready to get back underway. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. 2 1st downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. That's out wide to Williams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's 1st and goal. A big-time play for the Broncos. 45 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Leads to second and goal.
To throw is Nix. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes third and goal. Throwing. Nix. Flush to his right. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Foye Oluokun.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Great job.
This drive begins with a run by Cheaton. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Darnell Baker in to make a stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Think right.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Yeah, and they will finally run him down. First and 10.
A gain of 36 yards. And the Jaguars first down. A gain of 36 yards. First down, Jaguars.
11. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. A short one there to Otten. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Gun. 13, Luke. Think right, open.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Open man, that's Malott. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Hey, kill.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Easy, read a full court. Easy. 13, Luke.
Up the middle, here is Cheaton. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Trevor Lawrence, touchdown Jaguars. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Captain. Hold on a second. Ready. Away.
A first down throw for Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And the Broncos first down.
Captain.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second rounder. They're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
On the red. Take right open. Hey, Jenkins.
Run over center now with Tootin, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Here's 2nd and 9.
Rip, 23. Soko, it's a hot. Damn, gun.
Right back to Tootin. Finding room at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
His extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will take a 21-7 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Price now to return it.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. He'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. A gain of 66 yards.
66 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
12 yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go with Tootin. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another run here with Tootin. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
They'll look to pick it up with Tootin. And he will have a Jaguars first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First and 10.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
That's going to be incomplete. Looked like they had him for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. And second down.
Hey, I'm gun. 13, Luke. Hey, Lion.
Slot man in motion left. Second down, Lawrence. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Cam Little kick off for the Jaguars.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now he'll give it up. It's a reverse. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock. Body out of ya. Show me that.
Captain. Hold on a sec. Away. Bombers. Ready.
Back to throw is Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
16 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Captain.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass on, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hold on a sec. 37. Ready. Away.
Second down. Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 36.
The RPO, that one is complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 10 yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Here's Nix to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others.
And he's in. Touchdown, Broncos.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey, go.
In motion comes Thomas. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's caught left side by Otten. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Let's go. 30 left.
Third down, they go with Bigsby. And he's got it. Remove the chains. First down at the 47.
And the Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
First down throw for Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
17 more yards. That's another Jaguars.
Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. In motion comes Thomas.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Got his hand. It's complete to Thomas. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
That's another Jaguars.
In motion comes Thomas. They're going to run it, and this is LaQuint Allen. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
This has been some kind of march downfield now, and they pay it off with 6. It's 1st and goal. And he will score again. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game, and 18 now on the season. And making a hat trick, that is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now to throw it here on first down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Now a second down throw for Nix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. That's out wide to Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
At the 43-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up second and 5.
On second down, it's Nix. He's got it at about the 8. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. Point after try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Broncos have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Hey, easy. Route.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
They go play action for Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
11. Hey, kill. Hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Think right open. Go good. Here we go.
Lawrence to throw for it on 4th down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Jags first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
A gain of 16 yards.
Back to throw. Lawrence.
Jacksonville.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade up that time around. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Hey, Jupiter. All right, here we go. 11. Hey, go. Burn. They say hot.
Here's Lawrence. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. Oh, he's trying to use the big frame to push forward. I don't think he's going to get there. He's headed up at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down. In motion comes Thomas. They'll try it now with Bigsby. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down. That is caught out wide on the RPO. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. The Jags will use... The first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. On the ground, this is Williams, and that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught right side, it's Franklin. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's another Broncos 1st down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. There's no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
He'll drop to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the Broncos first down.
To throw is Nix. Out. Good blocking, and he's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Broncos. The kicking team on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, Soko.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Jaguars first down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Easy, Ralph. 13 loose.
And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Go, let's go. Hey, James.
Lawrence now on second down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
And he is going to have a Jags first down. He gets 5, and he is only a yard.
Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Hey, Jupiter. Hey, kill.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Sink right.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Pass caught by Malott. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the Broncos' 17-yard line.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable and just line up and snap it again.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. In motion comes Thomas. On third down, it's a run with Tootin.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I love watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Here we go.
That's taken in, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on down.
And And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
That's good.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out? Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Now, a second down throw for Nick. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Captain. Bombers.
They'll drop to throw, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Captain.
On fourth down, here's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he's going to have the Broncos first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. That's out wide to Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On second down, it's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
It's now second down.
A nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. Throwing. Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. This one has plenty of legs. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. second down.
Red on the red.
Lawrence. Set up the screen. Out wide, it's Thomas. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
It's 4th down.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. And he is out of bounds. The drive stays alive. They got plenty, 3 yards on 4th down.
23 yards. First down, Jaguars.
30 left. Take right open. Go, let's go. Mix. 11. Silver.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. This was